Hello?
Melissa?
Yes.
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to hear from you. I'm good.
Oh,
Thank you.
good. Is it okay if I work with you live?
Yeah, that'd
Okay.
be fine.
Okay. So, and I've never read you before, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, you call me ma'am. Okay. So,
Sorry.
no,
Used to it.
no, it's okay. Don't say anything just yet. And
Okay.
sometimes for the sake of time, I'll ask you who you want to connect with because somebody will be coming through and you're honed in on somebody you really want to hear from, and that person's not coming through. So you're not really picking up or wanting to listen to the information, which is totally normal and fine. But
Okay.
I do feel a loved one. So is it okay if I work with you?
Sure.
Okay. So I feel like there's a mom energy coming to my awareness when I say mom, grandma, aunt, or mother-in-law, but there is a motherly energy coming through. She's making reference to 3 kids. Melissa, do you understand that?
Mother, uh, 3 kids. There's 4, but there were 3 at the time.
Okay. So she, okay. Let me be more specific because she's saying there's 3 girls.
2 girls, 2
What?
boys.
No, she's saying 3 girls. So whether they're 3 girls or 3 grandgirls,
It could be grandchildren. Yes.
three
Yes.
though. So the motherly energy that's coming to my awareness, she's right away. She's highlighting 3 girls.
Yes.
You would understand. You could absolutely tell me no if it does not make sense. I don't want to ever make anything fit, but
It
you
it
understand.
makes sense. The older grandgirls
Okay,
were involved more.
okay. And then she also makes me feel like adoption or taking in. So was somebody like this could actually be a legal adoption or like a grandparent taking care of a grandchild, aunt and uncle taking care of a niece or nephew.
Every single one.
Okay, so you understand that.
Yes.
And she's showing me like bird feeders.
Her theaters. That that one I'm not sure, but it could be. But that one I'm not sure of.
It's with the bluebirds. I don't know.
Blue was her favorite color.
Okay, remember the
She wore
bird.
it a lot.
Just write it down because she is showing me bird feeders, and then she's also making
Theater.
reference to the blue bird. It's a blue bird. I'll leave it there.
Okay.
You'll get it later. And I know
Okay.
there's an L name like Laura, Lisa, Lauren. There's an L.
Hmm. Her ex-husband, which was my stepfather, was Lawrence or
Lawrence.
Larry,
The L name. Okay, that's fine.
and he is passed.
Okay. Okay, because you know when you're loving and they bring up names or dates, they could be highlighting somebody here themselves or whom they're with that they could be bringing to my awareness. But I know there's an L name. Okay, and then also, what's with dry bread?
My mom uh, bought us all cars, and the very first new car that she bought was on a turntable inside the business, and it was a maroon Pontiac Firebird, and she bought it for my brother, the second brother. I'm the child, I'm the baby, but she bought it for my second brother, and it was a big thing.
Oh my gosh, fabulous. Okay, but what I'm being shown is what's the dry bread like?
Oh, dry bread.
Dry bread.
Hmm. My sister did a lot of cooking at the house when mom came home for hospice, and she cooked a lot. And rolls were a big issue. My grandmother's roll recipe, and of course it would be dry because they're very large rolls, very dense. And
Okay.
she liked to put a ton of butter.
Okay. And then she's also connecting with the twins. So I know there's a twin connection.
Hmm. The
And
twins. Oh, her grandmother was a twin.
oh, okay. And there's a Ronnie or Ronald or Raymond. There's an R name she's highlighting as well.
Um, My son's name, which she also helped raise, his last name was Rumley,
Oh,
but
I would have never got that. I typically don't get last names unless it's a unique last name.
it's very unique. Just Rumley. And when he was a child, that's how he would say, "My name is Alex. Something something Rumley.
Uh,
Rumley."
okay. And then can I get personal?
Yes, ma'am.
She's making reference to like special needs.
Yes, it is actually that particular son's daughter.
Okay. And then she's just highlighting that family.
Yes, she was
Okay.
very, very close to him. About as close as I am, even though he was grandson.
Okay. And she's also making reference to like move. There's a move, like selling, or there's a move.
There's been moves since she passed, several, and then the house is still within the family, and the person or the family member in the house is getting ready to move, but she's keeping the house.
But she's moving. But I feel like this is a current event, so
Yeah,
this is actually
yeah,
happening.
soon.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. 'Cause I feel like it's a current event.
yeah, and it's one of the ones that she helped raise. One of the girls.
Okay, and there's a Charles Charlie as well.
Yes, he was this particular uh, granddaughter's ex,
Okay,
father of the first baby.
and then she's also showing me. I think this is like painting by numbers,
My numbers.
like watercolor, water
Not sure.
painting.
Not sure on
Fine.
that.
I'll leave that there with you. You'll get it later.
Okay.
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 All right, my friend. Do you have any questions?
At the end, she said something directed towards myself.
Mm-hmm.
One word, and wasn't sure what it meant. She passed of something that I guess is more dominant now than what any of us knew. We didn't know it was in the family.
So, are you asking for that one word?
What that one word meant.
And again, I may or may not pick that up. And actually, I'm not picking that up because I'm not going to make anything fit. So, um,
She didn't remember the females in the family. She remembered all the males, but not the females.
so
And
and
kind of
that
like I was the favorite, and it was not remembered. Nothing female was remembered.
okay, and that's when she was here physically.
Yes, ma'am.
So, and it's important for you to know once we cross over, like we shed all of that. Like there's a complete understanding and a complete of where awareness. So, if you're asking, does
Okay.
she know? Absolutely, she knows. We don't
Let me
take any of
let
that illness or
over.
diseases with us on spirit side.
Let me ask you one question.
Sure.
The day after, I was in bed and could have sworn I was dead awake, but just with my eyes closed. I felt the sheet come up.
Oh,
And then I opened my eyes and she was directly, or what I thought was her, was directly in front of me, looking me in my eyes. She couldn't talk. And all I could do is just cry and why? Why? But did that really happen?
and that absolutely can happen. When you had that experience, was she like good and healthy?
Yes.
Absolutely. And to be honest with you, if that happened to me, that would totally freak me out. But
I felt the breeze from the cover and everything.
yes, yes. As long as it's when you're having that experience and she's good and she's happy, that could actually happen. So that's not like you going to. I need a sign of your sign.
Wow.
That's a pretty big sign. And and
Yeah.
and and often when you're loved when that happens, or even in when you're having like a visitation, a vivid dream, or you're having an experience like that. This is my experience. Like there's no words. It's like just a knowing. It's a communication,
Yes.
even like with your mind communicating.
Yes.
It's not in like words typically. I mean, it can happen absolutely, but that's from my experience.
Yeah. Wow.
That's a beautiful
Wow.
experience.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is.
All right, my friend, I leave their love
Well,
with you. Okay,
thank you so much.
you're welcome. You take care.
You have a blessed day.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right, guys, let's send her lots of love, please.